Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over the new content. We got one new PrimeTime that is actually pretty gross, and then we've got I believe the last 385 overall master icons that upgraded to their 90s, and we definitely need to talk about a few of those because some of them are super important if you're looking to build a top-end team. Guys, don't forget, if you are looking to get your team reviewed, if you go through who should you choose every single day, to Tuesday night, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on my Twitch channel, Team Build Tuesday. For anyone that is subscribed to my Twitch channel, all you've got to do is show up. We throw everyone's name in a hat. We just start picking names, and we review their team in full for 2 hours. So it's from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you guys there. And again, as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Let's get into today's content. All right, we'll start first with the PrimeTime. That I think is pretty interesting, and that's the 91 Jack Eichel. It sucks that he's got Thief on him because it's pretty useless for him. Even if you get it activated, he gets up to 82 face-off, meaning that you're not going to use him. The stick checking is nice, but it's really not something that's really going to help you out. Wingman, however, means that he can get his acceleration almost up to 99 with Spark. He has 94 speed with Distributor, and his shot is perfect almost with Wingman activated. This is a very, very good right-handed winger card, and if you're someone who's maybe hut rich or maybe has Vasilevsky and you have room and you're not in synergy hell, this is a really good card to look at. We're going to take a look in the auction house right now. It's always going to be there's none up right now, so it's always going to be expensive for sure for prime times because they're only in packs for a day, but this is a really nice card. I take a look. Do not sell him, guys, until there is some on the market, because he might not be the max that you can put him up for might not be what he's actually worth. So just watch out for that. But this is a really nice card. All right, so on to the Silver Master Icon upgrades. We're going to start first with the 90 Bernie Jeff round. Remember, guys, it costs 8 icon collectibles to do this plus the card. So that's at least 400k if you have the untradeable one already. Or just one of them already, it's 400k basically in value. So that being said, a 5'9 forward is fine if his speed is extremely high. It is not here. His heart and soul, which is the worst synergy that you can get, and 2 to wingman, which is nice, but there's no way. I mean, the fact that his body checking is 90 and he's 5'9" is nice, but it still won't matter because his speed is only 85. You can't play him at center. He has 52 on the draw. This is just a hard avoid. There is no which way, shape, or form. And what's funny is in NHL 19, this was my favorite card when you could play him on defense because he had maxed out slap shot power early on in the game. So it's a funny meme to think about, but this is a 100% a pass, and you're not going to want to use him. Then we've got the 90 overall Joe Newendak, 6'2", 205 with 2 to Spark and 2 to Gladiator. So Gladiator, there isn't really a lot of high-end cards that have it. I think the Makar does, but outside of that, there isn't really a ton. The Doughty has it. So you might be able to get this activated, but it's not going to really help out in this situation. But 2 to any of the player-based synergies is nice just because there's a possibility of maybe getting it activated. That being said, so 2 to Spark, definitely important. This is one of the best centerman cards in the game, guys. I've been saying this for, since the launch and telling you how important faceoffs are. This is a 6'2" centerman that has over 90 speed with Distributor, a mid-90s shot, and 96 on the draw with 90 body checking. Like, this is inside the top 4 centermen. I have to look at the numbers, but almost more than any other of the master set centermen that are out in the game right now. Like, I'd rather have him over Saku Koivu at center. I'd rather have him than Marcel Nobels at center. And even Barkov, to be honest with you. So this is a fantastic card, and if you have the 85, you need to think long and hard about upgrading to the 90 because this is a very valuable card. It could even be your 4th line center for the rest of the game, basically. However, the best 90 overall card, in my opinion, the 90 Atomos. So Barrage and Speedster. Barrage, again, is, in my opinion, the 4th most important synergy after the first 3 skating ones. But there is a lot of cards that have 2 to Barrage. Like, you can almost get it, and this is if you're hut rich, but nonetheless, it isn't like it's out of the question that you could have it activated. 2 to Speedster is important because there is not a lot of top-end cards that have Speedster. You're talking Heiskanen, Jack Johnson, Saku Koivu, and Guy Lafleur. And, the Matthews that has Speedster is good, but it's not, one of the elite cards in the game. So Atomos is going to have 94 speed with Distributor on, 97 on the draw, guys. 87 body checking. If you have Spark and Swarm, his defensive stats go even higher. I think I would rather have this card over Newendak in a vacuum, but the synergies, I think 2 to Speedster is, in my opinion, more important than Newendak with 2 to Spark. It all depends on your synergy makeup, but I am probably going to make my 85 Atomos into the 90 for 400k in value in terms of the icon collectibles. This just looks like a really good card before any team-based synergies, and you can almost get Barrage activated. So, again, if you're hut rich, but if you're not, you need to think long and hard about this one. Honestly, if you have Lemieux and you have Gretzky and you have Lafleur, and you're looking what to do with the next one, it's always the fantasy upgrades. But if you have the 85 Atomos, it is potential that 400k for this card, you have a number one center that has basically max faceoffs. So extremely important, and a card that you definitely want to look into for sure. I'll give you guys an update on my team right now. So here is the squadron. I was able to get Jack Hughes, and he does feel fast, like as advertised. He's extremely fast. It's just he does get bumped off the puck quite a bit, but I will say this. When I'm making cuts in the half spins using, L2 and X and whatnot, I do notice him. So there is that. I've really enjoyed this card, especially paired with Guy Lafleur. Moving on, I got Draisaitl. I really like Draisaitl, especially because of how I play the game, really slow, and I use TOA to my advantage. And then moving down, I'm probably going to get rid of Crosby for Tim Stützle. Again, I already have Distributor. I already have 13 out of 10. Swarm, I have 2 extra. Howitzer, I have an extra. I'm trying to get Light the Lamp, which is 1 more, but I also need to get Wingman back activated. However, I'm going to worry about that later because I do like what Stützle has. And then I think what I'm going to do is get rid of Koivu for the 90 Adam Oates. In my opinion, he's just one of the best cards. Moving on after that, I would really... my next card is I'm going to sell John Carlson, take my coins, and then get Philippe Myers. I think that's probably my next play on defense. And then in net, I'm set for the year. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. And don't forget about Team Build Tuesday tonight, guys. Make sure you don't miss it. I'll see you then. Have a good one, guys.